Our military hero of the month is Sergeant Chantalle Girdy of Victoria.
Well, I'm definitely born and raised here in Victoria. I'm a Stroman High School graduate. I also, while I was in school, I was part of the Air Force ROTC, and I was also on the drill team.
You had instructors that were retired military.
Yes.
And they came into the class and they whipped you into shape.
Oh, they most certainly did. Most certainly.
And did you grow to love them, or did you resent them, or what was your relationship with your DI?
Actually, I stayed in contact with them after I graduated basic training. I would come home and visit, and I would stop by there. I think it was Colonel Williamson was his name, and I would just go talk to some of the other students.
She says her enrollment into the military was her own decision.
So I told them the night before I had to report to MEPS.
No.
And I asked, the night before,
Mom and Dad, I'm leaving tomorrow.
I asked them for a ride to Houston, and they said, "What do you need a ride to Houston for?" And I was like, "Well, I joined the Air Force and I have to report tomorrow." Once you go to your training, you go to your first duty station, which for me was Dyess Air Force Base in Abilene. And I served there until I went to Lakenheath, England, Kumsan Air Base, Korea, Incirlik Air Base, Turkey, Al Asad, Iraq. Where else was I? Baghdad. There were times that we had to travel that Baghdad highway with no weapons. It
was a scary time.
Yeah.
Why no weapons? If you're in active duty?
Well, sometimes when you have civilian sectors, there's certain codes that you have where you don't become a soldier at that time. We don't leave each other behind. If our brother or sister requires our help, then there's no questions asked. You go.
Yeah.
Everyone is born to die. We all have a time date stamp on us. It's already inevitable. So what purpose would I serve if it's not for other people?
For Chantalle, her military life was a positive experience.
Once you come out of there, you're transformed. There's a different aura about you. You stand up higher. There's a feeling of accomplishment. I've done something, and I'm not only doing this for myself, I'm doing this for other people. I mean, how great is that?
Yeah. For the past few years, Chantalle has been working on how to help other veterans.
My job is employment services specifically. So I help veterans find jobs in the local community. So any veterans, their families, anyone that's eligible, all they have to do is go into the workforce center and say, "Hey, I'm a veteran, I'm a veteran family member, and I need help." So for you guys employers, we have veterans and their families who are definitely in need of jobs. The Texas Workforce Commission, we have an HVMP, or the Heroes Medallion program for employers who want to hire veterans. They receive tax credits. They can also receive national awards. So we just connect you guys. If you are interested in your companies being nominated for these awards for hiring veterans, contact the Texas Workforce Commission. Let them know that your employer, you're interested in hiring veterans, and you want to get your company involved. We'll set you up and start working.
On behalf of all of us here at 25 News Now, we want to congratulate you for your service. And from Victoria to the world and back. So congratulations, Chantalle Girdy, our military hero of the month.
Thank you, guys.
If you know a veteran and want to share their story, go to crossroadstoday.com/militaryhero. I'm Clovio Perez, 25 News Now.